Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse running on PC. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of options on the PC version. Look at the graphic settings here. I have things running at 1440p on full screen. All we have is really texture quality, anti-aliasing, and depth of field, which I'm turning off. And that's it. Nothing in depth at all. This dictates the display. 3 ghosts are visible. Well, at no point in time do they actually all disappear, but at least as far as my display goes. And yeah, I mean, gosh, I wish there was more to it, but this is it. You know, these Tecmo releases are generally kind of these quick and dirty releases. They don't really add like a whole lot of PC specific features, but we do get the game in some form. And that is something, especially considering that this game was stuck on the Wii for many years. Not even the Wii U, just the Wii.
まどか、なんか思い出せた？うん、ずいぶん前のことだし。私たち5人が映っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。ねえ、美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな？写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの。
In fact, you can't even hear my fan kicking in on my PC, so clearly not challenging it.
神隠しにあった5人が順番に。そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。
Just the random loudness. Damn you, Fatal Frame. Prelude, Blossoming, Madoka, or Madoka Tsukimori. Tsukimori. Walk with the left stick. You can always use the left stick and the left button to strafe. Look around with the right stick. Your objective may update you as you progress through the game. You can check your current objective from the menu screen, so if you're ever unsure what to do next, give it a look. And in case you're wondering why we're playing this, it's actually it's Golden Week, so this is on sale. All the Tecmo games are on sale. Photos lie scattered on top of the cabinet and in the drawer. Photos have faded and are no longer recognizable. Oh, excuse me. So it's 30% off, which is pretty good. And although Tecmo does have some pretty good regular sales, not all their titles have participate in the sales. So usually we get the Atelier games. Anything that was Dynasty Warriors, we get those. And out there, a little too clever for us. They know we're gonna. Of course, we can't. There we go. Running, or what we consider running in these games. Running, hold the left trigger to run. While running, the camera will automatically follow behind you. Use L3 or R3 to perform a quick turn and turn and face the opposite direction. Yeah, I think all things considered, considering this was originally on the Wii, this looks pretty good. That being said, I mean, it is amazing that they managed to get all this atmosphere in a Wii game. Is that Masaki's flashlight on the floor? This flashlight. Your flashlight illuminates dark areas and helps you investigate your surroundings. Use right stick to shine the flashlight in the same direction as the camera. It's not Masaki. She's
Misaki? Misaki?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Must be locked from the inside. Misaki?
ここに鍵があるかも。
Singapore Honor Station must be there. Sinister masks are on display. Nope. What does this say? Well, it's not open anyway. Guess I'm not worried about it. Yeah, the camera's kind of crappy because, again, it was originally on the Wii. So, no right stick for you. So for the most part, turning your character is the thing that turns the camera. You know, that's preserved in this game, for better or for worse. Like I'm hitting the right stick here, and that essentially just moves the character. You know, the camera is not, you know, separated from the character like in a modern action game or a modern game, period. But, you know, this is what the best they could do for the system. And honestly, if it wasn't for Nintendo, I mean, this the franchise would be dead. Which is strange to think about, that Nintendo would care about this particular property. But now Tecmo has the publishing rights again. It's not exclusive, right? The only thing that is exclusive is Spirit Camera, which is a little bit of a knockoff of the series that focuses on using a 3DS camera and augmented reality. So kind of the same gameplay. I find this series of games probably my favorite survival horror. I know for a lot of people that would be Resident Evil or that'd be Silent Hill. But I think Fatal Frame has always managed to capture that super creepy vibe. I know the gameplay's not for everyone because it is very slow paced. And for some people it bothers them that you're fighting ghosts. But the idea behind fighting the ghosts is that you would have to let them get close to you, which is a bit more tense and frightening. See, there's no one here. And you'd also have a very limited kind of weapon that you're wielding, the camera. Whereas like a Resident Evil game or even a Silent Hill game, you can get like heavy equipment to fight monsters and demons. Here you get the camera. That's it. You get some additional attributes that you can add to the camera to make it behave a little bit different, but essentially it's just a camera. You can examine the various objects found in your environment. Objects that can be examined will glimmer when you shine your flashlight over them. Gotta find the key for the room Saki went into. If an object shines after you pass your light over it, you can reach out with your hand to examine it. Stand next to the object and the B icon will be displayed in the corner of the screen. Press and hold B to reach out your hand and examine the object. To stop reaching out for the object, let go of B. Something written on the paper. Nurse's memo. I put the key to the museum on top of my desk. There are a lot of irreplaceable objects in the museum, so please take care to keep the door locked at all times. Well, patient records and files are scattered over the counter. The metal rack has collapsed, strewn files and cardboard boxes all over the floor. The door is blocked by piles of objects and can't be opened. I found a small ivy-patterned key with museum engraved on it. Press X to open the menu screen. From here you can view the map, use items, and view records of the information you've collected so far. You can also press hamburger while playing to open the map screen directly. Alright, where we've been and where we need to go. I don't think there was anything else. For my cat being adorable. What are you doing, baby? Well, I cannot get this frog out of my throat. Better make some green tea. We'll do that a little bit afterwards. This was extremely loud in the original game. And it came through the Wii speaker, which was completely distorted.
出したくない。早くここから出ないと。美咲を探さないと。
I like how the animation is quite a bit different going down the stairs when you're running and walking. Again, a little attention to detail. Not every developer does that. Yeah, the bouncy running camera animation. I really wish you could change this. Not such luck, though. I mean, I do hope we see more Fatal Frame games. You know, they just have to be budgeted correctly. Since we're not talking about games that are, you know, high sellers or anything like that. But I think there's an audience out there that'd be willing to buy more of these games now that they're on multiple platforms. I know the game's almost too crisp. It's such a blurry mess on the Wii. I think some of that added to the mystery and the horror. That being said, I mean, I'd rather have it look like this, but it is a little unusual.
Misaki?
Oh, no portrait hangs on the wall. The plaque reads, Kunihiko Aso. He must be the man in the picture. Collection of old books. The name Kunihiko Aso can just about be made out in places. Worn books line the glass case. Dampness has caused the print to run, making them illegible. We have our camera, but we'll save that here for a minute. The name Kunihiko Aso is written on it. Those with spiritual potential can see shadows, forms invisible to the average person, the souls of the dead, vestiges of thought left behind in a place. My camera obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world, and I now have the chance to improve its capabilities even further. In the course of my research here, I have discovered that the materials used in mask making on Regetsu Isle can improve the camera obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I have also come to believe that the camera obscura holds a power greater than even I had ever expected. This is the power of the camera obscura. To effect these shadows when photographing them. It is something like the exorcism that those with spiritual potential refer to. It is my experiments on this island that have brought me to this bold conviction. I have decided to donate a camera obscura to the owner of the hotel. I did not explain why I was donating it, but I cannot help but feel that there will come a day when this island will need the power of the camera obscura. I only hope that I am wrong and that such a day will never come. Yeah, well, you know. It's like being right sometimes, huh? An old camera. This must be Professor Aso's camera obscura. The camera obscura is a special camera with the power to view and seal away the inconceivable. When a wraith appears, you can seal it away by taking photos of it with the camera obscura. Press Y to take out the camera obscura. While holding the camera, press right trigger to take a photo. Press and hold the left trigger while aiming the camera at a ghost to lock onto the ghost and keep the camera aimed at it automatically. It's gone. Was that a person? Hell yeah, you had to get out of this place. Scraps of old newspapers have been pinned up. They're mostly illegible, but Professor Aso can be made out in places. I don't know how very common. Worn books line with a shattered glass case. So loud.
誰も覚えていないことは存在しないことになるのだろうか。私には小さい頃の記憶がない。私がいた島のこと、住んでいた家のこと、そして父のことも。私たちが神隠しにあった以前のことは何も思い出せない。一緒に見つかった4人もあの時のことは覚えていない。かすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律。 ここで途切れてしまう。音楽とともによみがえる記憶のかけら。この記憶はあれが老月と二人の友達が死んだ。マリエとトモエ、神隠しにあったうちの二人。まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。
あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん、知らない方がいいことがあるの。
でも私は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか、そして失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
Phase 1, the summoning. Ruka Minazuki. Press right button on X to start snap mode. If you find an interesting location, try taking a picture. Here you can freely position and manipulate characters and ghosts in order to take a perfect picture. In camera operation mode, you can adjust the lens and frame, whereas in chapter operation mode, or character operation mode, you can reposition characters, etc. Once everything's in place, remove the menu display and get snapping. Which, we don't need to do. I remember. A photo. I know this place, somehow. It's also nice, I think, really, just to lock this game in at 60. It doesn't look like it supports 120 hertz, or maybe it just locks into your display, since there's no way to adjust that in any fashion. You can save the game by pressing B in front of one of the yellow lanterns found in different locations throughout the game. Lanterns allow you to manage photo albums, change options, and use points to trade for items. Please note that the game can also be saved at the end of every chapter. The game will save automatically when you go near a glowing lantern. A message will appear on the screen when the game is saving. To prevent your save data from corrupting, please do not turn the console off while the message is displayed. I wonder how many people actually do that. Like, they just turn off their system while they're saving. Like, who even does that? I don't know. I'd worry about how they function in society if that's the thing that they're doing. Okay, well, we stop it there for now. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Fatal Frame, and this is technically Fatal Frame 4, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, running on PC. Again, this is finally available for all platforms for the most part. So it's available on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. And it's well worth your time if you want to be spooked out. Just remember that it is very deliberate gameplay. It is a slower paced horror game, so you're not running around with a shotgun. You're not whacking monsters with a 2x4. You're playing a person with very limited movement, and a much slower, more atmospheric pace, with combat that can, be I wouldn't say frustrating, but they can definitely put the stress meter on you. So definitely check it out. We'll be playing a lot more of this, along with Fatal Frame 5, Maiden of Darkwater. So yeah, looking forward to it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream, and I'm going to make myself a cup of tea.